Let's go. Let's go.
Darno just making the announcement that the championship match will be on television tonight. Scotty the Body, I think things kind of backfired on you up here. I don't think you've broken these guys up. You haven't destroyed this friendship yet.
They don't like each other, and don't you worry about it, Cos. There's things in store that you have no idea what's going on, pal. You don't worry about it.
Steve Dahl making his way to the ring, and he's
And if they're such good friends, why didn't they come out to the ring together, huh?
Well, they're not fighting as a tag team right now.
So, it would have been a sign of solidarity if they still cared about it. They don't care no more, Cos. Don't you worry about it. Let's get this nonsense underway.
Here comes Scott Peterson. It's going to be Peterson against Dahl.
It's not on the schedule.
See what you've created? You created something that wasn't even scheduled.
Well, these people are lucky. They get to see another main event caliber match on TV for nothing.
This is an unscheduled
bout. Cheapskates at home.
Supposed to be on the card. They have something they want to settle between themselves. So if that's the case, go to it.
Well, we will still have our championship match. This is an unscheduled match, and you can thank Scotty the Bard.
I told you, watch your mouth.
You watch your nose. I'll watch my mouth. This was not a scheduled match, but the two men are going to get together right now. We're going to have a scientific, good sportsmanship type match.
If it's such good sportsmanship, why ain't they shaking hands?
Thanks to you, they're not shaking hands. This is a little more intense.
Thanks to me, I didn't pull the brass knuckles out. Steve Dahl pulled brass knuckles out on his former best friend, Scott Peterson.
I wonder where he got those brass knuckles. I wonder where he got those.
You know, I'd be surprised if he doesn't do it again tonight. I wouldn't be surprised.
Every time you're in the area when they're wrestling, something happens between these two men.
Are you blaming me, Cos?
Hey, all I'm saying is it a coincidence or what?
Is it also a coincidence, Cos, that the minute I come to Portland Pro Wrestling, every show improves tenfold? Is that a coincidence? Of course, that's not a coincidence. What you're talking about is what I'm talking about isn't. And you remember that. I've made Portland Pro Wrestling the show that it is. The #1 rated show in its time slot. Thanks to me, Scotty the Body.
You did that all by yourself, huh?
Exactly. All by my lonesome.
And before you got here, we didn't have anybody here, right?
No one came. No one ever showed up before I got here.
Well, who were all those people out here before you came then?
What people?
Huh?
I wouldn't know. I wasn't here.
Yeah, right. Against the ropes of Steve Dahl. On clean break.
Oh, that's a clean break?
Well.
Of course. Is that a clean break?
Kind of a clean break.
Of course. I honestly think you're fantasizing about these two ever becoming friends again. I think the bond's been broken, and there's no way back.
I think if you stay out of it, they'll become friends again, and they'll be another magnificent tag team that they were before.
Do you see me involved in this match?
You're involved in it. You're involved in it. You're up here, but your spirit is right down there. Drop kick by Steve Dahl on Scott Peterson. Yeah, you did your damage Tuesday night.
I did what?
You did.
Cos, you weren't even here, Cos.
Hey.
You were home watching Sesame Street or something.
What do you think?
Masterpiece Theater, something you pseudo-intellectuals watch.
Uh-huh. Well, right. Everybody's talking about this all over the Northwest. Scotty the Body and what you've done to these two men, Steve Dahl and Scott Peterson.
You call that a clean break? You call that friendship?
All right. Now things are definitely starting to get out of hand now.
Look how Dahl throws a forearm at Scott Peterson when he tries to break the hold.
Peterson threw a forearm at him first.
Cos, what are you watching? Are you watching the same match as me? Every week we have to go through this because you don't watch the same match.
I think your eyes are on the blink. I really do.
You're playing Nintendo video games or something on a monitor.
Well, I'm watching the match in the ring. I don't know what you're watching. Now
let's get back to the action, Cos. This is wrestling. Let's talk about the match. It's a top wrist lock. Peterson, there you go. Peterson's a much more powerful individual, a better wrestler, and Peterson's already won both matches that they've had. 2 out of 2 matches. If he wins this tonight, that'll be all 3 matches, and it'll be obvious that Peterson's the better wrestler. Beautiful move by Steve Dahl. That was strictly a power move on the part of Steve Dahl to get out from under the grasp of Scott Peterson. It wasn't a power move. It was a leverage move, Don Cost. Let me point out the technicalities and little nuances of pro wrestling, okay? It also takes power along with leverage, Scotty the Body. Oh, stop. Huh? Stop, Cost. Just stop. Yeah? Getting a headache. And what? You know, this is kind of... Good takedown by Steve Dahl. Hit scissors by Scott Peterson. Look at that. Dahl's got a closed fist. He's pulling his fist up at Scott Peterson. There is fire in the eyes of both Steve Dahl and Scott Peterson. And... you see that kind of fire among friends all the time. Best friends always look at each other that way, Cos. Well,
there didn't used to be that fire until you happened on the scene.
I think
and brass knuckles and pulling a hair and slapping behind the back, slapping heads. Yeah, right. Well, we saw it all.
Of course, you're making stuff up.
No, I'm not making anything up. Into the ropes goes Steve Dahl. Into a small package.
He's got a butt of hair. Sandy Boy had the hair.
Didn't have
Sandy
butt of
Boy,
hair.
Steve Dahl had a handful. He had a big clump of hair.
He didn't have any hair.
He had a big clump. I seen it.
Yeah, well, I don't know what this guy's watching. I don't know what this guy's looking at. He's not following the action in the ring between Scott Peterson and Steve Dahl.
Hey, tell these fans to quit annoying me, cause they keep grabbing at me. These fans just want to touch me, because I'm the picture of sartorial splendor.
Another small package. And
another clump of hair.
Scott Peterson there's no hair. Wait.
A clump of hair.
There's no clump of hair.
Is that, you know what, though?
Look at this guy.
I don't think Dahl washed his hair while we're on the subject. His hair looks pretty greasy to me.
Side headlock by Steve Dahl on Scott Peterson. And tremendous suplex by Scott Peterson. Where are you going? Scotty the Body just got up. And levels Scott Peterson working on Steve Dahl. Scotty the Body just got up. I don't know where he's going. He just got up. I hope that doesn't mean he's going out there to the ring. Oh, my word. Scott Peterson working on Steve Dahl. Dahl face first into the turnbuckle. Oh, man. Face first into the turnbuckle. And now Scott Peterson. This is an unscheduled match, ladies and gentlemen. This was not going to be happening. Both these men slugging it out. It's no longer a good sportsmanship match. It's no longer a scientific match. These men are going at each other. And once again, you can thank Snotty the Scott. You can thank this guy that's up here with me for creating and starting this whole thing, breaking up a tremendous tag team.
I'm back, boss. I had a few things to attend to. Don't ask me where I was, because it's none of your business.
Where were you?
None of your business.
I think it's everybody's business. And certainly Steve Dahl and Scott Peterson.
Big elbow by Scott Peterson, the far superior wrestler.
One,
two, and a slow count by Sandy Boy. I'm sick of these slow counts. Why don't we get a fair referee for a change, boss?
It wasn't a slow count. Here he comes, into the rope. Steve Dahl going for a backbreaker. Scott Peterson going for a backbreaker on Steve Dahl, and Scotty the Body is leaving the crow's nest again. What's the matter with this guy? There, he's here, he's gone, he's here, now he's gone again. Scott Peterson romping and stomping on a man that he used to call friend, and that's Steve Dahl. And Steve Dahl has definitely got some problems right now. Forearm smash across the back. Here comes Dahl. He caught Peterson right in the midsection, and now he catches with a forearm smash against the head. Peterson coming back. Dahl coming back. They're just standing out there and they're slugging at each other. Forearm smashes, knees, elbows. And now the breath has been taken right out of Steve Dahl. Forearm smash across the back by Scott Peterson. And I'm worried. I'm concerned because Scotty the Body is not up here right now. I don't know where he is. Suplex by Scott Peterson on Steve Dahl. And Dahl has had the breath taken out of him again. He's trying to catch his breath as Peterson goes across. And, oh, man, everybody ran into everybody. A collision between Steve Dahl and Scott Peterson. Dahl hit referee Sandy Barr. The referee is, I don't even know if he's caught. Here's Scotty the Body. He's got those brass knuckles, and he just hit Scott Peterson. He put the knuckles in the hand of Steve Dahl. I tell you, this guy is no good. I don't care if he is my co-host. He is no good. He's a troublemaker. Now look at this. Steve Dahl getting up, and he's got those brass knuckles on his left hand. And Scott Peterson has just been leveled by...
Hey, boss, what happened?
Now look what you did.
What happened? I was going. What happened?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what.
What did I miss?
You know very well what happened. And
look at it. Steve Dahl's got brass knuckles again.
Yeah. I wonder where he got him. Huh? I wonder where he got him.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
He pulled him out of his trunks, I guess. I wasn't here. I wouldn't know.
Scott Peterson knows he was attacked from behind. He doesn't know it was Scotty the Body that hit him right in the back of the head. That's a real manly thing to do. That's a real manly thing to do.
Remarks there, Course. That's slander. I can have you in a court of law.
We've got it on camera. You take me to a court of law. I hope you do, because we've got it on camera. Everybody here saw exactly what happened. Then Sandy Barr didn't see it. He's trying to raise Scott Peterson's hand in victory.
And he should.
No, he should not. Steve Dahl has been victimized. Oh, wait a minute. What was the announcement? I couldn't
now
hear.
He's putting a boost to him. That's what Dahl gets for blowing brass knuckles on his former partner.
Scott Peterson is all over Steve Dahl. He did not see what Scotty the Body did. I just can't. I can't believe that this is happening right before our very eyes, and all caused by the man that's sitting right next to me up here, Scotty the Body. I just can't believe this. Steve Dahl out there. He has been victimized. Steve Dahl has been victimized once again by Scotty the Body.
Hey, Peterson, you see that? They pulled some brass knuckles in. They clobbered you, pal. I can't believe he did that to you.
You know, before I had a shadow of a doubt. But now I know. Last week he threatened me. This week he did it.
I'm appalled at Steve Dahl's behavior. I'm honestly appalled that he would do that to you, Scott Peterson.
I've been his friend for 2 years, and now he's hitting me with brass
Best friend for 2 years.
Hey, wait a minute. Let the man explain.
Brass knuckles you're going to hit me with?
I don't know where they came from, Scott. I swear to God. Yeah, sure you don't, pal.
All I know is I got a lump on the back of my head, and you had knuckles in your hand.
Yeah, big lump, knuckles. Something smells on your boy.
Hey, you called a scientific match. You come out here, you said, let's have a scientific match. Oh, I'm going to show you a scientific match.
They're going at it, folks. Take him, Peterson, take him. Get him, Peterson. You got him, Peterson. Get him, Peterson. Keep swinging, Peterson. Keep swinging. He deserves it.
You believe that? Hey, he wanted a scientific match. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Steve Dahl. You hit me with brass knuckles. You want to play that way? You got it. Next week, I want to match with you. The rule book's going out the window, and I'm going to show you scientific.
No rules, no rules, no rules, Coach. You heard it. Next week, anything goes. There'll be no rules, nothing. You can probably bring anything you want in the ring. Of course, Sal does anyhow. But I'll tell you what, Coach. Next week, you better pay your money in advance because these two are going to go at it. I can't wait.
I suppose you want a referee. We'll be back with more after this timeout.
Only at Tom Peterson, Portland's best buy on an audio rack system. 100 watts of power per channel. 3-way speakers. Dual cassette with Dolby. CD player. And it's all from Sanyo, and it's only $499. Just $25 a month. And the Pioneer headset is free. Now that's Tom Peterson, the happy place to buy. It's worth the trip.
That's an exciting stereo, but only half as exciting as wrestling is tonight. It's really jumping out here. But getting back to that Sanyo stereo system, it's 100 watts of power. 3-way speakers, dual cassette, equalizer, CD player, everything. And the price, $499, and that includes a CD player. That's right, only $499, 100 watts, and when you buy it, you get a Pioneer headset free. Don't miss it.